Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kipaza Extraordinary. Welcome.
Alia nilikuwa na bonga na mamani. I think it's the same situation. I think I was confronting the same question. Because nilikuwa nauliza jamaa, what do you think is best? Do you think it's best for people to be confrontational with situations, however tough, like when in relationships, when you feel like you're caught in between telling the truth and lying? So as you withhold the truth so that you avoid causing pain to the other person. And most of the men them are saying they'd rather say the truth. We don't they'd rather say the truth. Me, I think I'm an opponent to that. Me, I think kuna vitu zingine. When you lie in good faith. Unajua kuna zile tunasemanga a lie in good faith.
No man, hakuna story ya lie.
There is a lie in good faith mazi. Kuna zile vitu unaona ukiambia demu mazi atafiatu akasirike avunje vitu ama I make a drastic decision.
No, you got to avoid such topics, man. When you're talking to a lady.
So exactly. So you're going to lie or either
if you know this thing is gonna lead me to lie, you got to avoid talking about it. But
so exactly. So
one thing here is that
look, the avoidance of not talking about something. Then what do we call that? The withholding of information.
I won't lie.
But
if I tell, of course I have lied.
Okay, I understand. But piga yourself in future. If whatever you have done comes to light, what is he going to say? Atasema ulinidanganya, umekuwa actually itakuwa even worse. Umekuwa ukinidanganya. Unaona?
Najua. Let me tell you one thing here, okay? Kuna situation ile yenye inafikanga mahali unabidi umedanganya.
Thank you.
Lakini wasengi udanganya by. Why do you think people lie? They lie because they're afraid of losing. So
no. You see, for me, me, when I lie, it is super intentional. It is for the benefit of the other person. Yeah, purely. I'm not afraid of losing anything. My guy, me, I'm on the seniority, like when it comes to age, yeah? Like, I've lost a ton of shit, my guy. I've learned to move on. I've learned to take it as it comes. Such that when I'm in a situation where I feel like nikisho umse kitu, hata ichukulia vizuri. She's going to look at the negative side instead of looking in the brighter angle of it. So I don't think I'm going to tell her. I will lie so that to avoid telling her causing her the pain. And you see, what I usually do, if I lie, I make sure you never find out.
Na akijua.
Bro, I just told you, I make sure you never find out. And I'm not talking about lies to do with cheating on her. Me, I don't cheat. I'm a Kenyan man. I don't cheat.
The thing is, man, it does depend with the person. Not everyone can lie the way you are lying. Let me tell you.
Bruh, a lie is a lie. There is no good lie or a bad lie. The only trick is you don't get caught.
Kuna wale wako so easy to be caught. Like me, I cannot lie.
Hey.
I'll contradict myself later on. Nikiongea nitajichocha huko baadaye.
But you just told me, ngoja, umetoka kuniambia you will withhold
the information gani. It depends information gani.
Okay, so let me ask you, ni kitu gani kenye unaweza sema hii yenye siwezi mwambia, wacha nikabe hii story. Let me hold on to this. I'm not going to tell her. What is that thing? What kind of a thing?
Let me tell you, maybe cheating. Maybe
so you're a cheater, my friend. Which Kenyan are you?
No,
Kenyan men don't cheat.
Maybe cheating only.
Do you cheat on your girlfriend?
Siwezi sema I'm clean. I'm not.
So you cheat.
These things happen.
So you cheat.
No, right now I'm not cheating. But
it's
way
a
back,
mistake you've done in the past. We all have mistakes.
So, there's a mistake I've done in the past, and maybe siwezi taka ajue. Sababu kuna ile yenye ukimwambia itakuhand sasa saa hiyo ataweza enda online and aanze kuangalia who was this person nilikuwa naambiwa, unaona. So kuna vitu zingine zenye you just don't tell.
I think,
especially talking about exes, for me I don't do that with my current girlfriend.
I think I'm usually
because if I do, I'll end up buying too much about it.
To avoid that, I figured out a way of living bila hizo my instances kujipata. Unaona, I decided, like, if you're getting into a relationship, if I'm going to have another girlfriend in future, I will tell you now.
You will tell the current girlfriend
yeah, I will
now?
When we are before we even start, I'll tell you, look, this is how things are right now. We are getting into this, but be sure something like this and this and this might happen or might not. So I'm not saying I'm going to be committed to you like a one man, one woman kind of a thing. You see, such that if it happens that I have another woman, she won't feel a pinch because I would have already. You see, catching feelings is acceptable, but I will have indemnified myself in a way like haitakuwa big deal kwangu ama kwake. Of course, but not all of them. You see, I've had people that mazee nilipatana nao tu hivi. You even stop seeing other girls. Like, hata akipita hapa, you just pita haraka bana. Unaona? And then that person comes and crashes you. Unaona? That person comes and crashes you, anakutandika ka heartbreak kingine bala.
Noma sana.
Until you sit down, you start figuring things out. Like, why was I even a nice guy? You know? And it's not in my nature. You see, men, naturally, it's not in our nature to be nice guys. This is a persona we usually just nurture into being, into coming. But naturally, we are we are meant to be out there doing whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, whichever it is. So this whole being a nice guy thing, we usually craft it like around people who we want to be able to like feel that type of a thing. And then those people come around and then they tandika you kiboko ingine you didn't expect. You become heartbroken. You become now a nigga that doesn't care. People usually say you become stoic, but yeah,
let me tell
it's
you,
just a disguise.
Me, I have been hurt very badly. Achani kwambie. Before, and I'll tell you this, you know, because ilisha happen. But siwezi sema because I have been hurt before, sitaki kufocus kutafuta msee ama nini. Nitatafuta msee, but I'll never talk about that. Mostly I don't talk about.
See, this is the thing with men.
I don't talk about.
No, this is the thing with men.
Shit, because it really affects me. Nikiongelea, nitaanza kufikiria, was I a fool or what?
It is natural, bro. Shit happens.
So for me,
this is a natural cycle of life, man. You cannot escape it.
I know. When you find another person, what you have to do, you got to focus on what's coming. You don't have to talk about your ex, your past. You don't think about it. Even think about it. It will hurt you more.
You see, right now,
and you will not.
I can tell you for free. I can tell you for free right now. Either you're trying to lie to me or to yourself, but there is no way in hell. You see, you even right now, I can paint you a picture. I don't know the lady, but you remember the lady who broke your virginity, and you remember her passionately, regardless of the fact that you haven't, regardless of the fact that you haven't met her. So, my friend, we don't forget. There is nothing like me once we are done, we are done. No, my guy, you just, 2 months from now, you're going to remember that lady. No, you're going to miss her.
Have to learn
you
to
just you see,
tunajikanya
tusirudi.
Unless like uka heal. You will forget kama umeheal.
There is no forgetting, bro.
For sure you will forget kama umeheal.
Bro, there is no forgetting.
Then you will just be thinking about it kiasi and you're like, okay, ilishapita. Acha iko hivyo. But haitakuumiza, but you will heal.
But you remember. My thing is, I'm saying you always remember the people who have been in your life either positively or negatively
maybe
or
shitty. Counter shit yenye ina happen una relate kwa ile yenye ilikuwa happen year before. You will think too much about it. You know?
Man, me, I believe.
For me,
I'm a believer of my biggest response to bad shit happening is shit happening. Like literally. See, I'm not going to philosophize it or cream it like, I don't know, some type of good cake. No. Bad things happen, good things happen. We take it regardless. There is nothing. Imagine hii maisha tungekuwa tunaishi, we have no, naitwaje, we have no pain, we have no trouble. Yaani ukipishana tu na mzee amevaa nguo nyeupe ama amevaa pink ama amevaa yellow, pure amesmile yake yote, everybody you're meeting is happy. You will be like if today you are taken to a land where everybody is happy, smiling, no one is crying, no one is hungry, no one is killing each other, no one is bombing each other. My friend, you will say there is something wrong here. Am I about to be human sacrifice or what? You will feel some type of way. So these bad things, good things, shitty things, crazy things, they are what shape our perspective about life and even give us some meaning to live, you know. But hatutakangi, tunashindanga hapa hivi. Unajua mi kwanza kitu ninachochukia is a man who is out there busy in the pursuit of. It's going to end up a pursuit because you never catch it. You catch it if you're open-minded. You will have happy moments. Yeah, that's it. Treasure that shit. Remember it later and tuliza moyo wako. Remember it later, smile. Because bad shit is coming either way.
But you know, when you try to find someone, if I wanted to fikiria kama bad things na kuja by way.
But it's going to happen anyway.
You got to be positive with the whole thing, you know, like, no, this one is gonna work.
I've just told you this utopia. I've just told you this utopia people think they want to live does not exist, and even if it did exist, people wouldn't like it.
I think maybe that's why people end up wanakuwa hurt sana. Maybe walikuwa na expect kitu, this thing is going to work. Okay, this one is going to work this time.
Unajua,
so it's very
unajua
nice,
the biggest reason why we get hurt is the expectation that whatever it is we want is going to make us happy. The person you want is going to give you a feeling of happiness.
Yeah.
You know, that person you're meeting has their own demons. They're not done with them. You yourself, you're carrying yours. How do you expect somebody else to be your savior? You know, they can only give you comfort to a certain level. Like even the lady you meet today who you say understands you.
Yeah.
She gets you. She's the best thing to happen in your life. You've gone through a lot of shit and she gives you that feeling of peace. She can only do it to some extent. The rest of it, it's up to you. Truly, it's up to you. If you don't get that shit on your own, you will never get it from anybody else. What do you think people, this same of charity begins at home. Love yourself first before you can love another person. You know, all that it starts with you. Love yourself, my G. Like, enda kwa kioo at some point, man.
Jiangalia.
Jiangalie.
Okay,
jiangalie, man. Unashika hiyo kiara yako hiyo.
Okay, this is me now.
Okay, this is me, man. I look good.
Ajitambua, I look
good. No. You tell yourself you love you. Like, I mean,
let me
feed the heart with some shit, some good vibes, some good shit. Trust me, you will go out in the day. Mimi every morning, my guy. Tanumemaliza zoezi. I take a short video, man. I look at myself and I'm like, man, nigga, you look good.
I think
That little moment right there is my moment of happiness, and I usually treasure it very much, and it drives me through the day, like feeling good.
Unajua kuna wasee wako tofauti, you know, watu go through a lot of shit in a way that msee hizi kumbuka kufanya kitu kama hiyo. Msee hizi kumbuka kujipenda kwanza. Msee anataka tu kupendwa, una get? Msee anataka tu okay.
But that is what is called selfishness, my friend.
No,
there is
don't
no
realize.
excuse. There is no excuse for your selfishness. There is no excuse for your lack of capacity to accord others the love. I mean, the amount of love that they are even giving you, however small. You have to look deep within yourself, my friend. That's why there is something called growth. As you grow, you learn from the surroundings. You see, hata kama babako na mamako walikuwa ni mandondi, you will see your neighbor. Unaona? Maybe your neighbor loves the wife, the kids are getting this and this. Even if you can't give it back now, you give it to your kids or your woman, or you know, like it's a process, bro.
Have you been hurt kabisa wewe? Proper hadi ukafeel aina imeniua hii.
Like with who now? With a lady? Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Unaongea wewe
experience. Oh my God. Let me not lie to you.
Let me tell you.
Have you ever been in limbo? Have you ever been in limbo for like, how long was it? For 3 years. Like you don't even know, like, are you dating, dating? But I was stupid in love. You see, at that particular moment, I was young, yeah? I was young. I had never fallen in love like that. I think the previous ever love I felt for a woman was way back. I was younger. But at that point, I was like considering myself a grown. And then I met somebody who I really fell for. Like, but here's the kicker. We both were showing the same energy. And then one day, poof, nowhere to be found. No bro, at least mtu akwambie.
Nienda lijitoa.
At least mtu akwambie. You know, I'm disappearing on you. Ain't saying this shit. Somebody disappears.
Yeah.
You get worried for a very long time.
Yeah.
You get worried for a very long time. The only time I got some form of communication, I spoke with the sister. Yeah? By good luck, like I got her on the phone. You know what she tells me? Hey, so and so left the country.
So the thing up to happen here.
So and so left the country, and she said she doesn't want anything to do with me. Hey, everything came crashing down, man. That's a year later, bro. You know, everything came crashing down. So what did I do? I used to have a lot of money back then. Nilikuwa job ingine hapo. I'm not going to say which destination.
Let me tell you.
But I left the country. I went and looked for her where she said she's gone. I never found her. Came back to Kenya. Stayed. This lady came back years later. And the reason she gives you doesn't even make sense. But here, the beauty about it is, however much I was hurt, it never drove me to do stupid shit like hurt myself. I usually talk about it. You see, I call one of my boys. We laugh about it. They call me a pussy whipped motherfucker. They call me a sissy. They call me they call me all kind of stupid shit. We drink, you know, we clink glasses. We drink it off, like, and you move on. And nowadays what's next?
No, maliza tu.
Heartbreak is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, even my worst enemy. You know, it doesn't matter if it just even is a relationship heartbreak. You know, heartbreaks come in many forms. Could be a loss in losing somebody person in your life, you losing your job. You see that kabarua that you receive or an email from top office management. We no longer need your services. That is a big heartbreak.
We'll communicate with you later.
Yeah, man. Like HR is going to communicate how we're going to. Hey, my God, that heartbreak is usually the worst a man
but
can go through.
For me, I think I can say like someone you can get hurt in a way that ukijipata sasa uko solo, uko single, manze una feel life iko poa. Life iko fit. Yani msi anakuumiza and you feel like okay, msi aliniumiza lakini kumbe nilikuwa niko cuffed mahali ile place nisikuwa niko.
But that's trauma. That's not
trauma.
That's sure. Trauma. That's not healing.
Si trauma.
That's trauma. That's not healing.
Utakuwa na shida. Iko trauma. Let me
bro,
tell you.
You see the thing about trauma, it makes you bury the pain, and it brings about some fake feeling of I am okay, as long as you don't get triggered. You see, as long as you don't get triggered, you're going to be okay for the rest of your life. Don't marry, don't go into another relationship, stay like that. Don't look for triggers. That is suppressed.
No, but the thing
you
is
have suppressed
you're happy.
You're
happy. Hauna mtu anakupatia pressure, you know, you
but
feel
that
like
happiness is not grounded. You see, bro, for you to say you have completely healed is for you to be able to love again, not be single for life. Single for life means you've had experience.
You get to heal before you start loving again.
What if you're going to heal in another relationship?
You cannot heal another relationship.
Hey, brah, who are you? Are you God?
You cannot heal another relationship.
Hey, bro, are you God?
Because huyo mse in case I make mistake, utakuna reflect ile vitu zenye happen and you are like, okay,
which is normal, man.
Person, you know,
why are we afraid?
You will be too much insecure in that thing. You will be like, okay, I don't have to be here wholeheartedly.
My friend,
utakuna feel like hapa niko mguu moja hapa ingine.
This generation of niggas right now, they want to cherry pick the feelings they get to experience in a day. They just want to have a feeling of being loved. They want to have feelings of happiness, feelings of nourishment, feelings of fulfillment. They don't want the heartbreaks, they don't want the pain, they don't want the trouble. My friend,
I think
these feelings were made for humans, not for cows and kids.
I know. But you cannot be going through it every time,
receptive,
my friend.
My friend, be receptive. The more you are receptive to the happenings of the world, it's really going to shape you to be a good person who is going to be constructive in society. But if you're going to be like, me myself, me staki shida bro, me kaa pale, kama uko na mambo mabaya kaa pale. Bro, acha hilo jambo baya likuja upigane nalo. Trust me, once you're done fighting that trouble and problem, you're going to get that fulfillment you say you wanted to retain earlier. So usipambane na vitu mbaya. That's life, man. Life throws everything at you. If it's a fight, fight it. If it's some love, man, give it a hug, man, and keep it.
For me, I can say venye umeniambia ati hiyo ni trauma, ile ninasema hapana.
It's trauma. There is no one single person, my friend. Let me tell you, there is no one single person who, unless man, I live in another planet, I'm visiting Earth. There is no person who is single and happy.
My friend. Wako wengi sana. And
there is no one who is
kama hiyo.
Look,
single and happy.
You're single, you're not getting pussy, you're not getting, you're not getting the love of a woman. So what do you do?
Let me tell you, that's not the problem.
The love of a woman is
not about
paramount.
I know.
To the well-being of a man.
But it's not about you getting pussy. Listen here. There is a person you can be answerable to, and this person mse ana recognize, okay, ni mse hawezi kutenda, but kuna ile relationship yenye mse unaweza kuwa ndani ya like, okay, I'm answerable to this person, but huyu mse ananivuruga mbaya sana, and you feel like, okay, if I quit this,
Bro, just
I'm
tell
gonna
me,
be-
who is single and happy? Give me an example.
watu wengi,
Come
for me,
on,
I cannot say I have been single and happy before. And I was very much okay with it. I was not answerable to anyone. Hey, where are you? Hey,
Okay, so your problem is,
I'm okay.
Your problem is, you see, my friend, let's be honest.
Mhm.
You see, it's the same thing I was telling you here.
Uh-huh.
People want to cherry pick.
Mhm.
You are saying you are single and happy because you are not answerable to
Yeah.
to anyone.
I could do anything I
You
want.
could do anything you want.
Yeah.
Without anybody questioning.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me tell you what that is. What kind of a person you are at that particular time. You are a person who was afraid of accountability. Yes. You have to be accountable, man. Even if, whether you like it or not, in the workplace, there is always a hierarchy.
I know.
And if you're the top G, then the people you are responsible for, you are accountable for them. Like you have to be. My friend, hiyo kukuati, you can do anything you want. You can still do it even when you're in a relationship.
Kwa relationship kuna vitu mingi sana na limit.
Kama gani?
Kuna vitu mob sana huwezi fanya.
Like what?
Let me tell you. Of course huwezi rudi ati umetoka from nowhere, umekuja late, ati unaulizwa wewe ulikuwa wapi. Lazima tu ujibu ulikuwa wapi.
Of course, sawa, umekuja late. Ilikuwa biashara ama ilikuwa malaya? Yes, that's what we're calling accountability here. You accounting for your time. Was it business or malaya?
Depend.
No, just pick between the two.
Maybe ilikuwa business. Maybe ilikuwa business.
If it is business, listen, if it is business and you're late, then you can account for that. You will even be able to say, yo, I had a business meeting, I had a business proposal I was pitching to somebody, this and this and this and this, you're going to see the fruits of that. Kama ilikuwa malaya, beba mzigo yako. You see, you have to be accountable and responsible. We have a choice, my friend. When you choose to stay out late, that's a choice. The consequence, you have no choice. You have no choice over the consequence. But the choosing of, I'm going to stay out and go see these beaches out here, bang, chidi, yeah, unaona? There you have a choice, my guy. Lakini, baadaye sasa, your lady is waiting for you at home. You're late. Au kuwa kwa kazi, au kuwa shughuli, kutoka shughuli mapema. You see, accountability is what people are escaping, and they're saying, I want to be single and happy, learn to be accountable.
Let me tell you, you can be single and you are happy. That's what.
Bruh, I'm in a relationship, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh? And I don't tell anybody where I am. You see, unless it's necessary. I don't tell anybody where I am. I don't want to know where. Listen, I don't want to know where she is. Man. I don't want to know where she is. If she feels it's important to tell me, tell me. At the end of the day, my guy, kama mtu hawezi jiheshimu on their own accord. Like, you see, it's not a matter of respecting you. She has to respect herself first. I have to respect myself first.
You are dating. That's dating. You don't have to ask me where I was. You don't have to ask me what I would do.
Even when I'm married, it's something that I would want to cultivate.
But now, this thing,
jiheshimu nani, ukijiheshimu hata pia yeye atajiheshimu. Akishindwa kujiheshimu, akose kukuheshimu pia wewe. There is only one way to go.
So afai kuuliza ulikuwa wapi, unafanya nini, ya question anything.
But of course I would have told her where I am before, where I'm going. Yeah, you see, if you're my wife, you will know I'm going for a meeting. I may be late or I may be early.
Aungejibu maswali kama hizo.
But you see, not single by choice. I'm single because I haven't gotten a woman yet. But yours was different.
How different?
Was your heart, you decided I'm going to be single. Nigga, you were just, you wanted no accountability. That's the difference here. Me, unajua kuna kuangana different dynamics to every situation.
Yeah, sure.
So, umeelewa sasa. Yeah, so if I have a wife and I'm leaving the house, definitely she knows this nigga is going to work. He's bringing bread and butter and tea and whatever and school fees and whatever.
But you know,
she's not going to question my coming late because she already knew.
That's how I
Exactly.
But you're talking about just a girlfriend.
And when you're dating, kwani una date tu kudinya ama una date kuoa?
Man, unaweza pata dem ushangae kwani what's going on. You don't reply text on time. Issues.
Brother, akikosa
akikosa
reply messages on time.
I wanna,
what are you doing?
Go with my boys.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Issues.
Goja, what are you doing staying with a person that is not communicating? My friend,
no,
communication is one of the bare minimums. You see, in relationships, kwanza hata see in the dating scene, not even kabla mufike huko kwa bibi na bwana, ungekuwa ushaona huyu msee si communicative, there is no way I'm going with this.
Let me tell you, these people, what happens when people, let's say they break their marriage, they divorce or something, msee anakuanga mpoa that moment when they're dating this person. She's very much okay. Akona effective communication. She will call you, hey, you are doing una get. But the moment unafika na msee pale and you're like, okay, now things are changing. Yeah. Where were you? I was my boys. Kwa nini? And you're like, okay, so I have to tell you where I'm going with my boys even if it's during the day.
Bro,
una get.
At the end of the day, wewe ndio angalia. Unajua, acha nikwambie, mimi vile nimelelea. Yeah? And I'm very, very grateful for how it's been. I know where I can stand my ground and say, this is bullshit. Wezi niambia kitu kama hiyo. And there is an instance, nitakueleza, nikwambie, kenye umeniuliza. Unaona? It's as simple as that. Sasa kiasi cha kuwa ati nimetoka mchana nimeenda na kuja unaniuliza kwani ulikuwa wapi, mbona hukuniambia? Unaniuliza kama nani kwanza? You see like
I don't know how it happens. Unapatanga kuna mademo wengine hawakuangi ile yani demo na kutext na kukola na kupigia and you're like okay I'm busy wapi? Well, siwezi kuambia kuna mademo crazy bro. Kuna mademo crazy.
Sasa if you are busy dating cycles if you're busy dating cycles, that is your own problem.
It's not about it.
Mimi I am angalia. Mimi
at one point umedate dem mwenye ako hivyo. I'm sure at one point.
I usually stop communicating. It's as simple as I stop communicating. Mimi there are two things I do. If you are very pushy, you're always putting some shit over my head until mpaka naanza kusikia sijui niko ajaje. I stop talking to you. If you're uncommunicative, you see, over-communicative and uncommunicative, I get the hell out of there.
So you'll get the hell out of there. What if you love this person?
Brother, brother to brother, let me tell you one thing. Love is not everything.
So you'll just go?
I will go.
So it's as simple as that to you. You'll just go. Love.
My brother, the universe works in mysterious ways. Some people come into your life as lessons. Yeah, man. They were meant to teach you pain, how to handle pain. Some were meant to teach you how to be happy, how to appreciate happy moments, how to love. Some people are just bridges, man. Maybe you're a bridge to the girl you're dating. You don't know. The universe knows everything.
Don't say that, man.
I'm preparing you for the inevitable, or rather,
I don't want to imagine that.
No, man. Angalia, at the end of the day, I think majama, you see me. The little that I know, the little that you know, the little somebody else knows, is what usually, the different perspectives is what is going to help us to move on swiftly, regardless of the pain or the turbulence that's coming ahead. Sasa, and according to the information that is there right now, ile kubwa tunaambiwango, read what others who have been before you say about the situation they went through. Now the biggest one is usually, it all comes down to having an open mind. Kuwa tu na open mind. Like life is hard in itself. Ukiweka akili yako ikiwa hivi imefungwa mazee, ile maisha itakuwa ngumu, utaamini. But if you're happy, if you're an open-minded person, happiness is going to be easy for you to see. You're going to easily find ways of getting out of difficult situations. And let's keep one without. If you find love, keep it. If anybody finds love, if I find love, I'm gonna keep it. Like really, if I get loved today in a way that it's really bringing some sort of comfort, I'll get married. I haven't gotten that so far. It's the reason I'm still single and married at my age. This no other reason. Unajua watu wanga na maswali zingine za kijinga jinga. Oh, why are you not married? You're getting old. Sasa munataka pia nioe out of peer pressure and societal pressure. Kwani ni mimi na nyinyi tutakaa naye kwa nyumba? You see, it comes down to a personal feeling.
But I think
me, I've accepted my situation that I might not even get the woman I want. You see? And I'm okay not getting married. And I'm okay also getting married if I get the woman that I feel this is the one I was waiting for. Or if hata kesho, bro.
How will you even realize it? That's when it's genuine. Because
that's the thing. You don't. You don't, bro. It just happens. Uliza watu wote wenye wameoa, isipokuwa wale wenye walioa sababu wamepatiana bola. Wale wenye walikaa wakapanga wakasema tutaoana nini. Ask them how they meet. They never know, man.
I really don't know how it happens, like most ladies nowadays. But I'm saying you just feel like nataka kumuoa. But with the time when I'm gonna realize, hey, I think
this is a mistake.
These are a very big mistake, man. You feel like, oh, this one, we want any more kwa street.
Unajua,
a very big mistake, But at first, and you're like, what really happened to this lady,
People are going to try and stigmatize you for not getting married as early as they did. Or as early as they have gotten married. But for me, I don't. Mtu hata akiniambia leo saizi brother, najua time imesonga, unafaa uoe. Nitakusikiza tu, unajua kusikiza ni bure. At the end of the day, I will give you $1 million advice. Ukishapiga pale kona, you will go and follow your own shitty advice. You remain poor, I become a billionaire. It happens. We have all been in such situations that you have been given the best advice and you don't follow it because you think you know better. I will do that stupid shit, that of not listening to you if you talk about other things. I will listen. But marriage, I think it's super personal. It's super personal, such that me, bro, I'm not lying to you. I'm very open and receptive to that institution of marriage.
So the reason you're not married now is because you have not found that lady you want to.
Or rather, she has not found me yet. It's not always about me. It's about her, maybe.
Someone you don't know.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know who I'm going to marry. Did you know who you were going to marry?
I don't know because yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you know?
I know the person I'm going to be with for the rest of my days. I know.
Like the characteristics or what? Or the person herself?
I think I know the characteristics already.
So you don't know the person?
I'm not.
Some platform, bro.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You have to be sure. So I'm talking about that. Like you can say for sure. I know I'm going to marry.
I think for me,
I have. If it was like that, bro, do you know how many times I would have been married right now? Like 7 times.
I think that's the mistake men do. You wanaonanga, okay, this is the person I want, and I end up later on, anaondokea. You wanaona, okay, hii jawab. Okay, lakini for me, I can say, I know the person I'm going to marry.
How do you know? Tell us, man. Show us your ways, master. Show us your ways.
You know what you're looking for. When you umeniambia tu pasa, I think I've not.
Bro, the characteristics. So, listen, if it's the characteristics, I think I know my wound.
Yeah.
Like, I know what kind of a person I want to marry. You see, and I'm not looking for like the whole things that I want until she comes with those.
Because hautaipata.
Exactly.
Hautaipata.
So whoever it is, she only needs to do one thing. That's for me, man. You see, I don't yet have a girlfriend, so I'm not going to say it. I'm not about to give you leakage. Oh, rather, I don't have a wife yet, not girlfriend. So I know if it's the one, I can get married tomorrow. I can get married the day after or the next month. There is literally no like time constraint to it, or like I've put a perimeter around time. Like I have to get married by this or that. No, man, it can happen anytime. I'm very receptive. I love this marriage thing, man. Why? Hey, imagine, man.
I love marriage too. Marriage is it's something nice, man.
Daily party.
Marriage is very nice. It's a nice thing.
Why is it nice?
It's a nice thing if you get the right person. You know, the person.
There is no right person.
I think there is. There is. Kuna ule mse tu unaona hapana, this is the right person. There is a right person.
I don't know, man. You see,
right
everything at this point in our lives, especially in 2024, it's become like everything is super subjective. You have your opinion, I have mine.
Yeah.
We just have like we listen to each other, but we still keep to our own.
And that's why I'm
opinions.
going to get married, and you're not going to get married soon.
Maybe I'll get married before you. And
No,
maybe I won't.
No, for me, I'm going to get married.
It's not a priority for me.
Yeah.
You know, I have other priorities other than marriage. But around that institution, of course, I want kids. I want a beautiful wife. I want what every man wants, in short. You see, I'm not different. It's not like I come from another planet again. I want exactly what every man wants. I send man though, not psycho people. Psycho people want other things. I want what every normal human being wants.
Yeah.
Like, it's that love and affection thing. You get it? Yeah, it's that love and affection thing. We all want that. Ata ule. Man, ata the hardcore nigga, like, even mtu unajua ni gang baya.
Bado wako na mzee.
Ai, anaenda analalisha kichwa kwa nyoyo za wife na anafanya hilo kwa baba.
Akitoka baba. Baba has eaten today.
Exactly, and it's okay, man. At the end of the day, it's your life. How we view you is how we view you. How you feeling is how you feel. And
for me,
it's very important because people nowadays say you should only care for how things affect you, how they make you feel, how, you know, we're in that. It's like it's the selfish era. You know, like care only for you, love yourself, care for yourself, take care of you. Like, it's like we're living in the selfish era.
It's all about
man.
yourself.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, if you want to get married, man. I'm going to come there, man. I'm going to mash it up like, hey.
Yeah. For me, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, actually.
Hey, man, good luck on your marriage, man. Good luck on your marriage.
For me, I'm going to do that. And the reason I'm telling you head on I'm going to do that is because I just feel like it's a nice thing. And I'm at that age whereby I really need kids. I really need more kids, let me tell you.
So you're scared you're getting old, that's why you're getting married.
I'm not scared I'm getting married. It's not like I'm getting married because I'm getting old, or maybe I'm being forced to someone else.
This nigga wants to get married because he needs kids and because he's at that age where he thinks he needs to get married.
Let me tell you.
No, man.
No. It's not the only thing I want to get married. There's a lot of thing. By the way, we have been through a lot. Ni ile tu msewezi jua. Hata niko sure kuna vitu zenye umego through zenye wezi ambia mse. Una get. So ni ile mse una feel okay. I think this is the time and this is the the right person. She's not perfect, but I think she'll try to be that person I want.
Lakini
Or if not,
wanaume tusidanganyane. Ngoja. Wanaume tusidanganyane.
Or if
Unaona hizi
not,
stories za secrets.
I will mold her to be that woman I want.
Bruh, how can you mold hardened clay?
It does depend. If it's too much hard, you got to walk out, my friend. Hawezi kaa hapo.
We are in the information era.
Hawezi kaa hapo.
These people.
Some men are blinded. You will not realize these things as early. You realize baadaye. So unachukuanga tu kama unaona ako sawa, niaje we. Changamka. Vitu zikitokea huko nje, you will just mold her venye unataka uwe. Niaje. I need to do this.
This guy is gonna get hurt again, man.
Listen, the same way you can get a lady and akuje kwako ajikupika, ajikufanya nini. Unajua hautamscold because
bra mimi
let's hautamscold because
bra bare minimum.
Kitu utafanya utamwambia
wewe as a man kama hujui kutafuta pesa, ngoja kama hujui kutafuta pesa hujui kuprovide. Kuna demo atakuwa unless utakuwa umepata antiwahari.
Hakuna
the bare minimum ngoja the bare minimum at least mazia ajikupika at least
unaona wajui totally ujai meet mmoja ama ajui totally
and you're going to actually get married to a person who doesn't know how to cook.
Man, you love
what
this
do
beach.
We call that?
You love this beach. What will you
I'm
do?
just from telling you love is not everything, my
I know. Listen, my friend, you unamuonyesha.
Bro, when you love child. Maybe I'm a logical person. It has to make sense. It has to make sense. Mazi, angalia, Mazi, my guy, look, let's be honest.
What you have to know is that hakuna dema perfect. Maybe hiyo ndio imperfection hapo. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to clean your clothes, laundry she doesn't know.
Afadhali ajui kufua.
Unacheki?
Ngoja, afadhali ajui
vitu zingine yako sawa. Hiyo si big deal. Hiyo
afadhali ajui
kupika si big deal. Maybe mimi najua.
Bro, afadhali ajui.
Nitamuonyesha.
Sawa, tufundishie mwingine kupika. Atatupikia.
Nigongewe.
Atatupikia. Fundishe.
Check.
Hey, my guy.
Nitamuonyesha ile kidogo najua. Niaje, I know you don't know how to do this. I want you to be doing this way. So you just can't tell me you have a lady, she's everything like you. Not everything though, because hayuko perfect, unataka. Unaget. But at least anajaribu kuliko wale wengine wenye
unajua
like angalia because
my friend, let me tell you one thing. At the time when you're dating this girl, she tells you she doesn't know how to do. And she consistently keeps telling you she doesn't know how to cook. So she's consistently encouraging that negative shit. Yeah? Because not knowing how to do something that is required for a man or a woman to do as a human, yeah? Because you need to eat to live. No. And don't come here with that bullshit of we will order. We will order it. Yeah. Exactly. So let us not perpetuate some stupid shit. Kama mtu anajua. You see history I will love you with your flaws and all. Your perfect imperfections. This is Hollywood bullshit. We are Africans. Let's really be realistic. Yeah? If somebody knows they are weak in this aspect in their lives, they have to strive to make an effort to be creative so as to improve on that which things is going to be a problem if they were to get married. She's going to have kids for you. What is she going to make for the baby?
Before the kids comes, mtu wangu utaka.
Bro, ndio nakwambia anafaa kujua kabla hata muone. You see, ni vitu anafaa kujifunza ikiendelea. You see, marriage has prerequisites.
I know.
You know, marriage has prerequisites. Even simple relationships has prerequisites. We are not going to overlook them. We are not going to overlook them just because we love them. My friend, that is some king and queen and princess and prince shit. We are here. That's some here level. If I get on that level that I don't need you to cook for me, okay, no problem. If I'm that kind of a guy, it has to be known before. So that if you know you're not good at that, my darling, please learn how to cook before we get there. Even if it means going for culinary art school, learn some cookery.
But let me tell you, okay? You are going to teach her before you decide to get married. Not while she's in marriage already. You cannot go ahead unawedu dem, unawedu dem kama hajui kupika, kama hajui kufanya nini, kama hajui kufanya, no. That time when you are dating and it comes now you are courting. Let me tell you,
my friend,
that's the time now unamuonyesha, you know what, I want you to do this. Kidogo atakuwa perfect. Si ati sasa hebu nikuulize, how do you deal with the imperfection ya dem?
What kind of there are imperfections that I can at least not accommodate, but I can give them room for improvement. You see?
So what about cooking? What's the problem with cooking?
She needs to work on that. If you're going to say, I need time to focus on this, focus on me. Learn to cook.
Do you know at this time
I'm learning. Look, as a man right now, I'm learning multiple ways of getting money. So that I can be able to provide for my family. You see? That is my responsibility. You get it? Yeah? I'm learning all sorts of things. You know that because I tell you this. Yeah? Because I don't want to end up in a situation, God forbid, I'm broke. Yeah? And I don't know what to do. I don't want that. So I'm really trying my best to learn this, learn that, learn this. And I'm trying to incorporate it in a way that is going to be able to give me multiple sources of income. You know? And it's already happening and I'm loving it. So like, I'm doing my part. Marriage is a partnership. You know, you come in 100%, I come in 100%. Your responsibilities, take care of them. My responsibilities, I take care of them. You see? Capish? I know this mambo, I love your perfect imperfection. Perfect imperfections ni uko na scar, ulikatika ukiwa mtoto. I will love that. It's a part of you because you didn't want to. That is the kind of perfect imperfections you're talking about. Yeah? But behavior,
mimi nitajaribu.
Behavior.
Mimi naweza jaribu kufunza. Yes.
Sasa ndakwambia tufundishie. Teach them for us.
Nigongee.
Teach them for us, my guy. We here.
Mimi nitajaribu kiasi.
Man, all the best, man. All I can say.
Let me tell you.
All the best.
Kuna ile time yenye kama mwanaume wewe umetoka hustle zako, now you're talking situation ya pale Kenya, pale mtaani.
Yeah.
Umeleta dem amekuja kuona and you feel like okay, they feel like I want to eat fish, you know. You don't know she doesn't know how to cook and she doesn't want to tell you ajikupika. Una get? Umekuja mwambie, "Hey, darling, I want you to cook this for me." Uweke hapo fish na utoke na uende and you'll be like, "Acha nicheki hapa nje, I'm coming back." Una get? Utoke uende. Urudi upate design ile fish imepikwa. Si venye wewe unapikanga au si venye wewe umeishi kujua hiyo upikwa. Una get? What will you do? You'll go back and buy another fish. Na ukujumwambia, "Hey, you know what? This thing."
So you're talking I'm dating and it's the first time she's come to the crib.
Not really the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe amekuwa akikuja several times.
Has she been cooking other things?
But maybe amjai kwa ile situation yenye you know you have to cook. You have to cook to kule. Kuna time maybe mmezoea kukula nje kama mimi ni msanii mmezoea kukula nje most of the time. You know? So this time maybe ndio umerealize okay. Kumbe msee wangu ajikupika. Utamfunza ama utamfunza. You will not be like, you know what?
Yeah, for that day, yeah. No. For that day because I need to eat.
So
for that day because I need to eat. My guy, listen.
This is what I'm telling you.
Listen.
Because the next
everybody
day,
has to work on their flaws on their own. That's how people learn.
Not everything.
If you are not taught by your parents, the world will teach you the hard way. Yo, go to culinary art school. You can't pay for that. I'll pay for it. That is, if imefikia yenyewe mapenzi imezidi
lazima
unga mpaka nikuoe, ukishakuoa nitakulipia uende ukasomee, unaona? But when we are dating, my guy, tell me that shit. Tell me that shit so that I can decide if it's worth me staying.
You know, kuna vitu pia yeye haezi stand kwako, lakini itabidi tu amevumilia, anakuonyesha yeye fanya hivi. Huwezi niambia uko perfect. We are not. Kuna mess tunajipatanga ndani and you feel like so nice, a big shit.
But it's not a daily thing. Cooking is a daily thing. Nimekwambia kuna prerequisites na kuna zile mistakes. Zile za human error. You see, human error and a prerequisite. This is a different dynamic, my friend. Kuleta pesa, can't afford a mistake with that. Have to provide so that she can cook. I love good food. And you see, ndio ile I was talking to somebody sometime, and I usually have this thing. I don't want somebody to love me how I want to be loved. You know? I want somebody to love me how they know how to love. You know, I want to experience that person's way of love, way of life. You see, it's a cultural thing. When I'm marrying another, I can marry a Maasai chief. Yeah? I want to know how Maasais cook. I want to eat Maasai, even if they eat mbichi na damu.
Utakula tu.
Exactly. I want to. You see, if you marry an Ethiopian, you're marrying a culture, my guy. You will want to eat injera. If you're marrying a Nigerian, you will want to eat fufu or what is that rice called? Jollof rice. If you're marrying South African, you're going to want to eat pap. You know, as soft as ugali and a mixture of matumbo, nyama, viazi. They usually mix a lot of things together.
Kama Ghana, Samolina.
Exactly. So, and other guys, if you're marrying a Kikuyu, you would want to taste her githeri. Is she making it the old way? Is she putting cabbage or greens inside? If you're marrying a Luo chick, you would want exactly. If you're marrying a Luo chick, you would want to taste her fish. There are those things. We want that experience from the other culture. She has to bring that, you know. And ladies are usually the nurturing aspect in our lives. Yeah, ladies bring culture. If your lady has no culture, what is she going to teach your kids? Now, let's be honest. If a lady has no culture, you, my friend, you will have. My friend, unless you're a single father, you will not have time to teach that kid culture. You will have time to teach that kid how to be a man, a provider.
How to
you know.
Money,
but the culture part comes from the nurturing aspect the mother or the lady gives.
But nowadays it doesn't happen.
Sasa,
that thing is not there.
Wewe sasa, I think umejitolea. Unataka kuoa regardless of the culture. Maybe I want culture. You see, that's one of the things I want.
Sasa huyo tabidi umeenda huko ushago.
Nah, fam, no. Even in the city, there are people who have culture.
Most city babes nowadays, they don't care about that.
Miss Yongei au
unasikia msee.
I'm not talking about the hood rats.
Culture.
No, culture.
Let me tell you.
Culture is
kuna madem.
It's how somebody was raised.
Listen.
You see, if the mother and father raised the daughter to become a good woman and eventually a good wife to a husband, and a boy was raised to become a good man and eventually a good husband to the wife they're going to get. You see, that is the biggest job parents have. You see me, like how I was raised. I know how to treat a lady. Why? Because my mama taught me that. I know how to look for money. Because what? My dad told me, you know, like usipofanya hivi na hivi na hivi, my friend, utakuja utacheke kwa hivi. You see, it rings in my head. You know, like if you go this path, you will get money, but you're going to regret. If you go this path, you will have a steady supply of funds. If you go this path, utalemewa, utapata pesa. You see, that's my dad.
Let me tell you.
My mother taught me how to talk nicely to people. This me talking nicely to ladies, talking nicely to people I work with, to strangers I meet. This is my mother. She instilled that she made me a cultured person. You know, that's the job my mother did best. And I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for what my... Sasa, you see, if you are not taught these things by your parents, why should I welcome you into my life?
How will you
I'm
know?
going to...
You will not know at that
What
time.
is the point of dating if you're not going to know that?
You will not know
And
at
if she
that
doesn't
time.
tell you, or you don't realize that shit until you're married, then she manipulated you. No, listen. Then she manipulated you into marrying her. So there you were dealt the wrong hand, man. You know.
Kawa tu mdigo, bro.
She went, those are the worst, my guy.
Kawa tu mdigo. Mimi sitaki kwenda kazini.
No, those are the
Mimi
worst.
nitaka tu pale
No.
Let me tell you.
Culture does not mean laziness.
Let me,
Culture does not mean laziness.
I don't say about laziness or some.
Somebody can be super cultural, that they have. I'm talking about. You see, when I say culture, I'm talking about a lot of Africans. She is somebody who believes in God, believes in the way the world works. That they have to be empathical, they have to be angry when it's required. They have to be stern, they have to be assertive, they have to be aggressive, they have to be gentle at the same time, they have to be ladylike. You know, all these
intellectual
aspects.
knowledge.
Emotional intelligence, these other intelligences, man, they're not coming right now. All those, you see, all those, that really comes together as, it comes from how you were raised. So if the parents didn't do a good job, who are you, brother? Enda ingia kwa hiyo shimo yako in the name of love. Kinipigia simu. Man, I've met some people, my guy. I've met some people and I have gotten to really, really appreciate the fact that I've met those people. Because they're people who show you they were raised good. Despite their current situations, how they are handling their lives, how they have principles and guidelines that are governing the way they behave, in the larger society and on a personal level. They cook, you know, they don't party. They are there. They don't party, they don't drink alcohol. You know, the people you're going to meet, my guy, the people you're going to meet that are going to even influence you to become a good person in their own right, just by them being who they are. Alafu unaniambia hapa hivi ni nani man? When you ask me for no, it's not my job. It's not. Man, I will teach her. Look, I will. You see, hii story ya tunaulizangwa. Unajua madem saizi ukiwauliza, what are you bringing to the table? Do you know the best answer they're going to tell you is, I have a job. I can be able to pay rent. I can be able to pay for the school fees of the kids. You do this, you this. You know,
which is also nice. Also.
No, it's nice, yes, but that is not really the thing here. Ladies can bring some things that are more valuable to the table. They just don't want to realize it, or they think it's not worth it, and they're forgetting as men, maybe those are the things that we're looking for. If you're submissive, bring that submissiveness to the table. Bring that being a caring person to the table. Bring that encouragement and shit. I saw this on a fucking video on the internet. You see, there is a lot people can bring to the table, but people nowadays only think that they can bring money. Like money is the thing that brings value to life. It's a conditioning that is happening because of the internet and the easy, readily available information, and not a lot of people are able to discern, you know, their on and off switches when it comes to choosing. I should take this information and let it out. It's not important, let it go. I should take this information and bring it to heart or bring it to the head and let it stay there because it's good. Not everybody can do that. I myself sometimes follow bad information too. You know? So we are in a very, very difficult time. And moment we are going to realize that is the moment we are going to start changing and conditioning our minds and hearts to want things that we actually deserve. Because my friend, you're going to take a bad deal because you think that is what is in the market.
You can change it.
It doesn't. I'm not going to buy a Mercedes because you bought a Mercedes, my friend. No. So we have to seek things that bring the value that we actually want.
But
so we need to educate ourselves.
I know, but I think from now on inafaa ujue tu hakuna wase wako perfect.
I'm not looking for. You see, bro, you're going back to that perfection thing. I have never ever looked for a perfect person. Why? Because I am one of the craziest motherfuckers on earth. Because Mimi, you cannot
and they'll still love you with your flaws.
Well, I'd be married. If they still love me with all my flaws, I'd be married. I'd be married right now. If they love me with all my flaws, I'd be married. And not because they didn't.
Yeah.
They thought it is too much, so they had to leave, or I had to excuse myself. It's not perfection I'm looking for.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just looking for somebody who can bring something different than what other people are bringing.
We all want that.
Because everybody thinks they need to bring money. I don't need nobody to bring me money. I will bring the money.
You will hustle your ass up.
You work.
Yeah.
Get your money. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
If you want to give me some, okay, no problem. I'll take it. You're my lady, yes? I'll take it. But it's not your responsibility to if you're treating me, no problem. No, I can take that. So it's not perfection. Man, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Nah, man,
I got some drinks for you today,
Nah,
you don't know. You don't know she doesn't have.
You see, if you want to realize what is value, you're going to realize value when somebody does something that you cannot do for yourself. Then you're going to see that value. That person is bringing. You see, you're going to appreciate a woman because she's going to bring you baby. That's the value that you have to realize. Either way, for you to have kids, a woman has to come in the picture.
Lazima.
So you see that value in that woman. Just don't take things for the sake of it. Me, I can't, man. I'm not looking for perfection. No. Hey, man, I deserve a good woman. You see, you also deserve a good woman. You deserve a woman who can cook you good food. You deserve a woman who can encourage you to be the best person you can be, so that you're able to provide comfortably for that family, to take it to further heights than you were when you met. You see, it's all about consistently improving your life. So you need more than just money. Money you can get it. Unaweza enda uibe na upate pesa.
Na upate do mara moja.
Dem anaweza enda kue Ulaya
na kababa wengine
na upate pesa.
Upate do.
Unaweza uza drugs na upate pesa. Anaweza, you see, it's money can be gotten in many forms, and I believe money is money. My belief is there is no dirty money or blood money or
atikinde Ulaya si uko bado
ni pesa.
Ni do.
It's money. Get it how you get it, man. If it works for you, well and good. As long as it doesn't infringe on my personal space. You see, if you're my wife, you cannot go and bring me that kind of money. I will tell you saw it is good. I believe it is money. It is clean for you. I cannot accept it for many of you. Maybe my principles can't allow me.
Isikuje mpaka kwako.
So no. So it's like that. I believe money is not there. We struggle to get money. What about who have you seen? Wale wase wanafundishana njia nzuri za kupata pesa kwa net. What kind of comments do they get there?
Crazy comments.
Tuondolee ujinga hapa. Ongea haraka wakatupotezea wakati. Lakini when it's a gang, when it's a gang blinged out, you know, silver tooth or gold teeth, and talking shit, disrespecting other people. People are there supporting that. If it's a lady shaking her ass or showing her boobies to niggas, you know, people are going to be there thirsting over that. You know, so it's the life we have, right? That's what I'm saying. You have a choice. Wewe bora ujue choice yenye una make. Kuna certain consequence yenye iko pale mbele. Ukae ukijua itakuja na hautakuwa na choice. Choice yenye uko nayo ni sahihi. Before it happens. Before you make that choice. Jikanye bro.
Inakuwa personal tena.
Lazima you have to, at some point you have to ridicule yourself. I'm like, Jabali man, what are you doing to yourself? You know, hold on, take a step back, analyze the situation. Okay, they're good, they're bad, okay, go this road. And then you walk the right path. Maybe huko mbele kutakuwa na tena njia panda, utakosea uende njia mbaya. No problem, that's life. The uncertainty of life is what makes it beautiful. You know, also the marriage thing, you never know man. Unaweza pata mwenye ajui kupika lakini
akofiti yeye.
Ikifika playoffs yeye ni LeBron James. Ikifika playoffs yeye ni top shotter.
Sasa wewe anakuchanganya mbaya sana.
Sasa you end up making the wrong choice.
Sasa huyo itabidi tu unamfunza kupika mzee, kaji kupika. You love her with the half course everything.
I don't know. I cannot comment on that. It is yet to happen. I cannot talk about the future. I can only talk about now. You see all these things I'm telling you, and they're limited. All this information we are giving each other is limited. It's not unlimited. It's not like it has a limit. It can only go so far. Oh no. Because I am yet to go through marriage to be able to talk about it confidently. I can only talk. The information I'm giving is what other people are saying, what other people are experiencing,
and what you read online,
and I'm a good witness. I'm a good witness, listener. I am able to discern and dissect this information.
For me, I think I'll second that. But for me, I think I'm ready to experience it. So. Very much ready.
I live for the experience too. Like,
very much ready. I think you'll reflect everything through me now.
Bro, at the end of the day, 10 years from now, if I meet you, I want to see you living your best life. I'm not wishing you happiness, and I don't have that capability. But I can only wish you the great life that you deserve. You yourself know what kind of life you deserve. That is what I'm wishing. I am wishing you that which you already wish for yourself. Okay? And inshallah the same for myself. And I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna give you, that shoulder hug. Alhamdulillah, life is good. It's the best we can do.
I think for me, let me try and see, man.
Hey, yo, that's all for today, man. This has been.
I'm yet to see. Listen, we're just the same for now, But I'm going there. That's where I'm going right now.
You see, the good
I'm yet
thing
to experience the good characteristics, and everything, the qualities of this person.
The good thing is, bro, you're already walking in the right direction.
That is it.
All is going to work out.
We have made mistakes. Before, and it's reached a point whereby you feel like I have learned from what happened. So, and I see the mistakes that I went through or what I did. So this one I think I'm gonna do different. Way back before me, I never talked about I'm going to marry the right way. The right way, what I mean. Na si ati naangusha gangster points. Nile kuna feel to it this time. I'm gonna do things the right way.
There is no gangster love. There is no crazy love. There is no stupid love. There is just love.
I feel I say this time. Should I do a wedding or what?
Hey,
That's what in my mind right now, man.
bro, I think your pussy
Cause-
whipped.
Alafu
Whip!
nigongewe. Nawapanguzia tu alafu nanyi
Kama
mnanigongea.
yeye kana gongo gongo.
Nanyi
Kaingizwe-
mnanipanguza mnanigongea
Kaingizwa
hivi.
kijiko, kapasuliwa, kaiko kachumbari.
bana, huyo-
But hey, man, you have no control over what's going to happen in the future.
Exactly. And
That's what I'm
just,
telling you.
I'm always positive. I don't know. I think this thing fails me at times because I'm always positive this thing is gonna work. But for some time unakama una realize, I think this shit is not going to work. No. But sasa this time I feel like sifikiri hiyo ingine. This time nafikiria hii inaenda penye nataka iende.
It's all good, man. I wish you all the best, bro. The best, bro. It's been real. I am Jabali.
I'm Victor.
Oh, man.